Kristen, what are you doing for the Hobonichi launch? That is a great question. I'm asking that myself. Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Kristen or K.Hong Hobbies. If you know me or if you don't, I am a big journaler. That's what I love to do. And this year I've been using a Hobonichi cousin and I have been loving it. Here's the issue. I don't know what I'm doing next year, and tomorrow is like the big launch for Hobonichi. I'm filming this on August 31st, so like September 1st is when I guess it's happening, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, what should I buy and what are you gonna buy? And I need advice, and I also need advice from myself. So I wanna go through what I'm thinking and what I'm planning on doing, and you can do with that what you will. Okay, so let's talk. Firstly, that's a word, right? Last year, I used this little guy. This is the original Techo, I wanna say, A6 for Hobonichi. I did buy the other one this year, like a couple weeks ago, because it was like super discounted, but this was my intro to journaling every day in a Hobonichi specifically, and just journaling every day and like sticking with it. I really enjoyed it. It was perfect in its time. I do plan on going through this on my YouTube, so stick around and subscribe if you want to see that later. But yeah, this was my first introduction to Hobonichi and I really enjoyed it last year. I got a taste of what journaling was gonna be like, but it is so small. So I knew this year that I needed something bigger, right? Enter my Hobonichi cousin. I love my Hobonichi cousin. I think it's perfect size-wise for all of the things I want to journal. I don't run out of space almost always. If I do, I can kind of figure out how to make it better. The weeklies are fine. I love the monthlies. You know, everything at the front is really nice if you want to see what that is. I have an intro to my Hobonichi, what I'm doing with it this year, so feel free to watch that video. But I really enjoy the size of the cousin as far as like the A5 or the A6 versus the A5. So I know for sure two things. One, I am gonna buy a Hobonichi next year. I just love, even with all of the paper issues and whatever it was, I know how to work in the Hobonichi. I don't want to change yet. I don't know if I ever will, but like I definitely want a Hobonichi. So that's number one. Number two is I know I want to stick with an A6. I already forgot what the size is. Whatever the cousin is, I want to stick with this size, okay? That's number two. However, I have gone back and forth literally all year. And like starting in January, but like all year, about whether I wanted a cousin next year or an avec. So if you don't know, the avec is a cousin, but it's split into two. So it's January through June and July through December. The difference is that, and then also the covers are January through June, I think, is teal, and July through December is yellow, or vice versa. And then the cousin is just like this like tan yellowish color. Whatever you want to call that, cream, I don't know, whatever. And those are honestly, as far as I know, the two biggest differences. And those are big. Well, the cutting it in two is the biggest part to me. And that's the part that I am struggling with the most. It is August, like I mentioned, that I'm recording this. This is how chunky it already is. And we still have 4 months to go, because it's almost September, October, November, December. 4 months left to make it in this journal. And I am getting a little bit stressed because I just don't see how I'm gonna be able to. I remember getting this one and I was like getting to the end for this one and I was really stressed, but that was like in November that I was like, dang. It is already bigger, like chunk-wise, and I'm in August. So I think, here's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to get an avec. And I'm saying this out loud for the first time maybe, because I've been telling everyone, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting an Avec, like I'm doing it. And then I never want to commit to it, but I think I am. It's not much more expensive and I get to start over in July. My birthday is in July. So I love the idea of starting over during my birth month. I love the idea of trying everything for 6 months. And if I love it, awesome, I can keep going. And if I don't, I can start over with what I didn't like. Because right now I have ideas that I would love to squash, and I did squash, but they're still in here. You know, like it's not out of sight, out of mind. I still have to look at it, which is fine. It's a learning experience for us all, but I think I'm doing it. I think I'm getting an Avec. Okay. So that's the plan. And then my other thought was, do I want a Hobonichi 5-year or not? Because I really want a 5-year journal. 2026 to 2030 just like scratches an itch for me because it ends on such like an even year. And there's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life next year that I know I'll want to like document. So I definitely want a 5-year journal, but I was debating between a Hobonichi and just like a knockoff, sorry, not knockoff, but like not Hobonichi basically. And I ultimately have decided not to get a Hobonichi, mostly because I just can't justify the like price tag, but I freaking love the Hobonichi 5-year. And if I had money, I would buy it. So I don't know if you're looking for a sign or anything, but like buy a 5-year Hobonichi so I can live vicariously through you, please. But I'll keep you posted on the one I actually end up going with. And then I think I'm gonna buy a cover because I'm obsessed with that cloud one. I really wanted that keyboard, like the cat that's on that piano, but it's only the hardback Hone, whatever you want to say, Hon. And I cannot do a hardback, like I know that for sure. So I think I'm gonna get that cloud one. One of my friends is getting the Liberty like floral one, and it's so cute. So Hobonichi hit it out of the park this year. So I think ultimately here are the things that I'm doing. 1, getting the Avec. So both January through June and July through December come in the order. 2, ordering a cover for it that is not clear, which is the first, because this one, clear cover, this one, clear cover, which I am gonna be sad that I can't put stickers on it, but I think I can get over that. And worst case can just get a clear cover for one of them and a not clear cover for the other one. Yeah, so, and then 3, I guess, is finding a 5-year that isn't a Hobonichi. And then like secret 4 that I haven't mentioned, I also think I wanna go back to a paper planner for work and just like personal life. I like my Google Calendar, but I like also having a paper planner I can carry around with me. So TBD on that one, but at least the first 3 I know for sure are happening. So very excited. So that's my plan. We're still trucking along this year, but very excited to try something new next year. If you already know what you're getting, please put it in the comments below. I'm always curious. And especially if you're getting like another cover or something, I just love seeing everyone's choices. If you don't know what you're getting, let me know that too. We can chat. And yeah, we'll see how this launch goes. I will say, I don't think I'm gonna buy it like literally tomorrow because I don't know price, because I like don't want to yet. And I don't know if that's gonna bite me in the butt later as far as like things being sold out. We'll see. So I'll keep you posted if that happens, but for now, that's the plan. I'll probably order it in like a couple of months just in case I need to suss things out. And I'll probably buy it from Atlas Stationers in the States instead of from Hobonichi itself, but again, TBD on that. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below again the things that you think you're gonna be getting for 2026 or just your thoughts in general on the 2026 launch. I'm really excited just overall. I love just the fact that I get to talk about journaling and launches of journals. Like that sounds cool. To me, obviously to some people it doesn't, and that's fine, but I love it and I think it's cool. And then subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll take you along on my journaling. Hope you have a great day, and wherever you are, have fun.